Same warrior appears and says, "You are right. But that's it. Today's land is over, and you're done." Soyang tells them that you know where the coordinates are from. If only the dragon country knew this about me. The fourth warrior says it is well known. I'm sure someone has reported your whereabouts. Soyang tells him that he looks old and is trying to get revenge on him. Cooperate with another country and take us all. The first warrior tells them that enough is enough. Let us finish his matter immediately today. All four of them begin to divorce the owner of whatever he owns. It looked like a strong explosion in the place. The first warrior tells them that it won't be easy. Why is everyone saying that he is strong? The fourth warrior tells him, "You are right. This is the easiest mission we took today." The first warrior tells them he didn't know why he was sold, and the warriors left and broke the boards in their place. "What do you say? Have mercy on us. If another ruling is issued against you, it is impossible for us to implement it, even if it is necessary. Our lungs." Then the fourth warrior tells him that the jungle general whose name is Li is the one who weighed in on you. "But we don't know you and we do what is required of us and that's it." Shang tells them to ask for mercy now, but unfortunately it is too late. After he finished with them, he ordered the dragon Fuxia to spread the news of General Li's betrayal within the kingdom. The relevant authorities announced the presence of a spy inside the state army headquarters. As for the general, why? He receives news of the failure of the important thing, until suddenly, the door was filled with the presence of the leader of leaders and Leader Chan. They looked like they were coming, anger on their features. People are trying to stop the blindness among us. But the leader of the leaders was literally buried in the wall, and he says the Great War is almost over. That's why we must prepare for it from today. Swing Baijula report from Fuxia Dragon. The traitor has been eliminated. He says now we can focus on our war, and the old age is safe, as if she was protecting him for some reason. That's why they order 3 nanos. By setting off for these places that he opened. To start an existential war between good and evil. Whoever has Suyang can defeat the monsters. And it's getting closer. From the heart to break it. To some extent, they were actually able to get rid of his presence. The regime tells him congratulations. It was able to destroy the first enemy's heart. Space bridge. And I got a linen dragon from the guard. But in time. An instrument that revealed the power of the Black King. Because he says something broke the heart too late. Today, the Black King tells him, "I told you, Soyang, we will meet again." He attacks him. Soyang uses the power of dragons to counter his attacks. He asks himself, did you choose a real version or a fake one like last time? But with, sorry, why is Suyang's strength not enough to fight back? And the Black King says, to him, you are even an insect that is impossible to add. Soyang says to the new dragon, guard chain devours him. Nizam tells him, congratulations, you killed part of the king's body. True Black and currently obtained the power of the 9th dragon Neo. He asks, the system tells him that I have obtained the power of the 9 dragons. To limit, now I can't combine them to summon the power of the elder dragon. Hoshi, the legendary. The regime knows that it needs blood and flesh, a great force similar to, who is she? We know that another disaster has happened now. That is strength. The Black King's slip was united, and in 1 new hole and 2 letters. This hole was specially designed in this way to deter Soyang in the end Soyang. He tries to confront her until he realizes that he will not be in this alcove from today. And he says, okay, it looks like it's the end now. There's nothing left for me to use. Again, but at the same time, he thinks about why the regime told him that he must get blood and flesh. A big hole to search for the Black King and find out that he is too. His blood and flesh from the same ancient Huashi strength. And the system tells him it's done. Realization of evils. I would like to combine the power of the 9 dragons together today. Soyang tells him as quickly as possible. He feels great pain. Nothing changes anymore. Characteristics of his skin. To some extent, the 9 dragons combined. Suyang's force formed. In union with the Grand King Huashi. This is the final version of the body. Ancient false dragon. This copy can try itself in its environment. The dragon is a golden thing. He begins the attack of the black integrated body. With 1 hit, he and the mountains behind him were destroyed. As if there is no power. It was an effort from the beginning. That's why the earth is changing. And all the headaches. And the devilish doubts close again. Until he reaches the top leaders. He is Mr. Yang. He tells them this is the ancient Dragon King. It is something. The leader of the leaders tells him that this means that the planet has escaped from the catastrophe of evil. The last one. Indeed, the second day, citizens were crying from the joy of victory. In the dark battle. Which humanity won after losing more. 150,000 superheroes. Yoon tells him Soyang, you really are a hero. Real. And after Soyang returns from the battle, everyone goes out to greet him. Hero. You tell him that you finally returned safely. He tells him I'm sorry. Your relationship is on you. But there is no escape from confronting the rapists except by force. Brute. The red-haired woman asks him about his news. He tells her, I'm fine. And Teacher Yang and Wang are all checking on him now. Wang then told her, I heard that you were trying to catch the dragon for real. Oh, this is the ugliest thing, really. An army employee arrives and greets Su Yang. Save the country from danger. And the one who is standing. Even the entire army salutes. For Su Yang today. And Su Yang tells them there is no need for such formalities. Any one of you who can help would have done so in my place and would not have been late. Proof that protecting the homeland is everyone's responsibility from the beginning. The leader of the leaders shut him down and said, well said. Finally we finished with the Black King of evil forever. But the wounds of our planet have not yet healed. Our enemies are still inside. Therefore, we must prepare ourselves for the upcoming challenges. The leader of Qian tells them that today the dragon state will be won. Soyang says you are right, teacher. The new era of power will begin from today and only that. Maybe there will be an upcoming episode, and I don't know what will be shown, so that she doesn't talk to you, but there is still a little bit to the story. It may appear that the Black King of Evil is not consistent at all, and all of this is in order from the beginning. After Ma Suyang defeated the mortal enemy of humanity, Soyang announces the beginning of humanity's new era. We move on to the celebration and victory ceremonies. The distributor asks the base of leaders. We have completely defeated evil, which means we will live in safety from today. He tells them that thanks to our unity and solidarity, this victory belongs to all of us, especially us. For our hero Suyang, the true hero of the Dragon Kingdom, everyone celebrates Suyang. Because his regime tells him that you eliminated the Black King of Evil, and because of that, you have fulfilled the Dragon Ancestral Nest system and let your last turkey begin and happen. On the Flame Dragon system, Suyang says, who is the Flame Dragon? He is the ancestor of the Great Dragon. Is he the thing or what? The brain is crying. And they ask, what happened suddenly? You're not feeling well. Is it after the last battle? But Soyang makes something black come out of his mouth. The system tells him evil energy. I went out in public today. And Soyang tells him because you killed the King of Evil. The black is that this energy appeared again. One day you tell him how you look. You rest. You didn't have to come to the party and you had to take a vacation. The first one tells her that you were right. I must rest so that we can know how to avoid this evil. It toured the entire city and we were like this. Back to moment zero again. She hides inside a civilian dog to hide, and we seem to be entering for who knows what days. With it, to God, and this dog started to go out in the city. We return to Swinjieli. He says, I feel like he is very handsome, and he notices the dog. He behaves strangely and says why he is running so fast into the forest. The black one doesn't care about it until someone comes out as a follower of the Black King. To tell the dog, how did you get the jar? He chooses the special area for you. Us and hidden from the eyes of enemies, and when it attacks the dog, it comes out of it. Evil black energy, and we know that the Black King of Evil has been reincarnated. He says the plan succeeded. Today I broke through the human barrier quickly and presently. On the ground with the full force of reality, which means that what happened did not happen. Victory and no need. This was a disgusting Nasa from the beginning, and this is because Nawa. True evil still exists on Earth. Soyang tells him, wait for me. You are the first one I will start with. Then Soyang and Sister Yan wake up. You tell him I prepared the vegetables for you, but you don't have anything to do with them. You still look tired. He tells her that she can't find it on you. Your brother is a dragon tamer on Earth. What? Is there anything that will affect you? She tells him that she doesn't want to worry about anything. But if only, if there is something you want to tell me, please tell me if you know that I am sisters. Yang enters to her surprise and says to me what she is saying. Good morning, teacher. Su Yang says it's new news, teacher. Yang says, no, my grandfather asked me to invite you to dinner tonight, if you can come. He says of course I will come. Yang says you will only come as my first lover. Su Yang is shocked and the system tells him if she attended this party, you will be able to indirectly obtain the new Flame Dragon system. Swing is holding the answer and thinking. The teacher tells him that my grandfather wanted to. I can be married to someone I don't like. Please help me today. Swing. He tells her that this is the case, and that, I don't have a problem. And try to work. What's on you? She also tells him not to forget dinner at 7 o'clock. I wish. Also, someone will come with you. Yoon tells her that she thinks it will be appropriate after that. He said now. Yang is telling her that you are his sister after all, and you will definitely be suitable. And they agree. You tell him, do you think I should come with you? Today he tells her that she must come because I can't leave you at home. This is dangerous for you. But Yan tells him Soyang and you really love Yang. Soyang is thinking because Yoon is telling him something strange about your looks. General, the Yang family is one of the top families and also why it is solemn in logic and so on. You will attend the official ceremony under the ear of your beloved today. Soyang tells her, not like that at all. I'm going there to the Yang family's house for a different reason. He tells her that yesterday he calculated a strange black card. And I feel that why? A relationship with the Black King of Evil who has returned again. That's why I have to ask. Teacher Yang about the repercussions of this matter. You tell him the evil king has returned from. How again? We are not supposed to celebrate and get rid of it. And she tells him this. These are illusions, but ants. I will see you at night, right before the party. And she walks. He says. I wonder if the reason is because the evil owner's energy was used to merge the dragons. 9. This is the reason for his existence and his return again. You will return to the evil owner, to settle the Black Jungle. This lady says to him, congratulations, being on Earth today. And she says the dream has become a reality too. Your foreign owners all congratulate you on the success of the initial mission. But in the same breath, time will tell you how the ant named Su Yanji can stop you. And he threatens you. He tells you this is the first one I will start with, and I will introduce them and tell you, the prestige of the Black Evil owner is due. Check back this time too. And also this time, I will get back everything I lost. Let us tell him to calculate, but do not die. We fixed it. Our trust in you was shaken this time. I hope our view of you will change, before it's too late. These words anger the Black Evil owner. We see it. It absorbs everyone's energy. Black monsters. This is what raised his eligibility, his next energy. As for the 7th level lion, I know that someone entered. Its region has its distinctive scent, and this was the black owner who was telling him, your master arrived today. That's why you must provide him with absolute support. He starts to attack the king of the jungle. White. And the lion tells him that your presence is strange and that you are strange. Strange. You are from outside the whole earth. He tells him that the earth is our place, the basic one that I fertilized. From us. But soon everyone will understand who is king. The evil that has returned again and ends with the lion. He sucks his iron as usual. There are no monsters. It is clear that he is using a lot of energy this time. This is because he does not want to be defeated, like last time. And he says to him, the time. The family arrives at the evening party with Yang and Yan. Yang tells them, sure, my grandfather is waiting for you. Please stay tuned. But suddenly, before he entered, he sees the strange fluctuations in the atmosphere. He tells me his mother doesn't get nervous. Definitely a normal atmosphere. After he starts, we see the seriousness and presence, waiting for them. Haiying introduces him to Soyang and his sister Yan. Grandpa welcomes. With them, he tells him another person is sitting in the best seats. The table. This is the student I told you about. Great-grandfather says to him, you. The hero who worked internationally and everyone talks about him is not like that. He tells him, but with everyone, he talks about your confident presence until I met you. Today I confirmed for myself. You are truly a reliable person. He offers his greeting to the eldest master of the family. And one day you say to him, it was a pleasure to meet you. The grandfather tells him that there is no need for all these formalities. They would like to, by sitting tall. Mr. Chan tells him that you are actually getting married. And Yang, as the family announced 2 days ago, Yang says very much to him, many people in the place. Leave this issue for another time. As for the great-grandfather, so he tells him, as far as I know, the Black King of Evil, I heard that he can steal. In any need. With his malicious abilities, it is not easy at all to eliminate him. That's why I want to ask you how you got rid of him. He tells him this. One of the reasons why we made dinner today. And they say I doubt that. The evil king will return again with a new birth. And everyone is shocked at the news. It struck them like a thunderbolt. And what happened after we were happy and celebrated like this? We didn't do anything. We're back to starting again. Teacher Chan. Soyang tells him. What are you saying? I mean, he will be born again. Understand me. Order now. Suyang tells us that in some books, the strength of Jiaolong is mentioned. It may be the final solution for his repeated birth. Teacher Chan asks the eldest master of the family. I heard about Zulong before. The grandfather tells them to come and see me. And Soyang tells him, you asked yourself why the Yang family was so strong. What is downloaded has been around for many decades. Soyang tells him to please explain it. I'm still confused about today. The grandfather takes out a lamp with the breath of years of flame, so that we know that inside him is the suppressor of the legendary monster. If he opened his eye, Otiang the lion would tell her Soyang was so late. Why did I worry about him? Very. Yang tells her don't tell her that she's been with her grandfather for a while, and Puri has some old clothes that she liked. She tells her that I have to go and see him for myself, until suddenly the backbiting turns upside down. Yang was always activating her protection, but the protection was broken and she lost control today. The Black King tells him Soyang, I wonder what your reaction will be after the killing of your beloved. The only one. It's interesting what will happen next. So continue the video with me until the end and you will know. Like because you forgot to like. Suyang obtained the power of the flame dragon. This is the final catastrophe for humanity, and the head of the Soyang family tells him that the evil owner is back again. Soyang says it's not just that. I also don't feel the power of the dragon in my body. His system says, unfortunately, now you are unable to combine the power of the 9 dragons. He doesn't even remember what happened to him 2 days ago, when King's commands were withdrawn. Evil. A teacher tells him that now hope will be in the power of the dragon flame. He asks the great-grandfather to help someone. The grandfather repeats opening a door. Family treasure now. When he goes there in an area surrounded by fog, he sees that he is important to the girl he loved. Even Li, who defeated him, and the general. I am the one who fights. They all appear to him and unite. And all these memories. It's starting inside his mind now. But Soyang says I have to succeed to some extent. He starts reading the legendary dragon spell that destroys everything. Memories of the dark past, and he sets out for the land of the dragon, who suddenly appeared to him. There is a very strong warrior who tells him to come forward, and let your strength melt. Soyang begins to activate his power in the battle of the strongest grosser. Choice. Real dragon. With the first attack, the old warrior knocks him down. He says your strength is scattered and completely impure. Soyang says his power is greater than the evil king who I couldn't defeat. Because the old man says that you actually possess all the power of the sons of the dragon. But this power is dispersed, Karl Riemel, and there is no need for it. He says you have 3 minutes to repeat your future. Get out of here and never come back again, or continue your fight until the end. The system asks Suyang to combine the power of the 9 dragons. Because of the strength of the opposing opponent, Soyang says that he must defeat him and also prove to him that he deserves a breather. Flame Nen at last. He was surprised when the evil king appeared to him in this difficult situation. And Soyang says, I can help you now. Soyang tells him where are Yan and Yan. He says don't worry, they are all fine so far. By the way, what made me come here is that Kuwait owns your 9 dragons. The reason for today's appearance is to make a deal with each other. I will hand over Yan and Yang to you and you will be the noble's assistant. Soyang tells him that you are dreaming because of the evil king. He tells him to think like that. You will lose in the test. And you will never stop being a runner. I will achieve everything through you or without you. Soyang tells him you are despicable. The old warrior tells him that you are truly a malicious creature. This is also the place of the flame dragon lands, and he hits him with a spear. He crumbled his copy of Zal. But the true king succeeds, and the old warrior tells him 3 minutes. It's over, Suyang. Now you must choose your path, Suyang. He says I will fight you until the end, and then the king of evil will wake you up. But this time will be different from every time. This is because it will be on its own path today. And the old warrior shoots at him. Suyang and the other were amazed at his strength. But the two are equal in strength now. Suyang says the drop is on Yoon. And more. The old warrior says, I told you, your strength is scattered and very weak, and on top of that, the method of merging your 9 dragons from the beginning was lost in the Bigel system. Suyang confused the 9 dragons with flame technique. Suyang says, I understand now that I can use the power of the 9 dragon spirits since I have it in me. Place them so I can merge them instead of relying on my strength and start merging them. In the new way, the old warrior says to him, oh, you're starting to understand me. He easily attacks him. Suyang dodges the blows and then directs his spear with his bare hand, as if he was not paying attention to the old warrior. And he tells him to leave. Mind you, you actually obtained the form of a dragon, but you are thinking about the power of the essence. Real. Moreover, you passed the test. Soyang comes forward. He has an investigation. The old warrior tells him that the next stage must be tested. The essence of your next heart, on the basis of which you will determine your next choices. And you will remember that strength is the blade and the mind is the sword. An unshaven blade will hurt you. In the end, as Yang comes out, he sees Yang and Yan in chains. He tries to free them, but this is an unreal picture. Flame Dragon tells him, if you want to get the Marat, you must pass the final test. And he knows. The evil king bound the souls of Yan and Yang, and the private key to the power of the spirit. The dragon flame will kill you, but one of them. But the second soul, he will lose her forever. Suyang has to choose between them today. Soyang tells him there must be another way. The flame dragon tells him that if you try to break the chains by force, you will destroy both souls together. That's why you have to choose one person among them. Soyang says this is my teacher, please be great, and has been on the side from the beginning. My sister defended me when I was young. I learned everything from her in the end. Soyang asks the dragon, which one of them would you choose? If you were in my place, you would do it. The system tells him that your submission to the flame dragon selection has been detected. And the flame dragon, if Yuno is opened, light will fall on the whole world. But by closing it, darkness will soon follow. Sianja says I understand now. He says I refuse to choose from the beginning. Flame Dragon says this was your last test. Your rejection of my orders and your rejection of my power. Sianja says your power will control you. Night and day and the whole world is impossible to live in the day or at night forever. This is the same thing. For me, I can't live without Yuno or Yenji at all. If the power of inheritance were to be made by choosing between my loved ones, this legacy is not necessary for me from today. This is because I am the one who determines the strength and the end I will choose myself. Also, because of Suyang's choice, the power of the flame dragon will be dissipated and disappear from the place, forever, until suddenly, Yang and Yan's codes are removed. And the flame dragon says, congratulations to you, you passed the test because you have a pure heart. And so I returned for the final exam. This means that if Suyang had chosen one of them, he would have failed the test. For this reason, the power of the flame dragon is transferred to Suyang, the person who will be able to determine the new rules, of his own will. And the flame dragon says that power is in your hands. It is never easy. You must use it in the presence. Suyang says that as long as I can help Yan and Yang, I am satisfied today. Suyang comes out and the teacher asks him what you did on the test. He tells him to draw it now. I will start my revenge. He uses the art of moving in time. We know that the King of Evil's appearance completely changed after the great power he obtained. Soyang says, even if there are 10 copies of you, all of them are useless, meaning today's power. Soyang begins searching for them until he reaches the desired location. And he says, get out, you bastard. I know that you are there and see me. The evil king says he has been waiting for you for a long time. He says, have you changed? And he starts killing Yang and Yan. Suyang uses the power of the river to completely protect Yang and Yan. Now the evil king is telling him, where did you get the power of the day? He uses the roar of the 10 to destroy a demon against him, and the one who brought down Soyang. He says the fighting gap between us is still large. Therefore, there is only one solution. That is, blasphemy. And he goes towards Yan and Yang. The King of Evil tells him that if you try to understand them, they will both die together. He says, listen, Suyang, I have principles, and I will let you choose one of the two, and you have 3 seconds. He starts counting down, and the teacher tells him that Suyang can save Yoon. Which one do you say? No, save Yang, he will build us. Suyang got angry because the system told him the mission success rate was 20%. And the evil king says, your situation is difficult, but you must choose. Suyang says that even if I die, we will save them both. The teacher says to Suyang, I don't have to put you in a difficult situation right now. She tells him to take care of my grandfather and breaks the crystal, thus destroying her life. Soyang tells her to stop what she is doing. Because of this, the system says that the conditions for anger have been met to obtain the dragon portal. Complete. And then Suyang by tried to hatch the Zulong dragon, the ancient ancestor dragon. All time stops so that we can see the leaves gathered in the air. Also, Yoon stood in place and every noodle was in place. Nothing was moving at all. And Soyang begins to choose you with his power. We know that he has 30 seconds before the current time stop collapses. Soyang begins to break the chains of evil from the middle. But he can't do it. His system warns him that the field frequency has decreased by 60% and the 15 seconds are now preferred. He tries with all his might to break the chains until it explodes. His system warns him that the evil king has 5 seconds to spare and he will be completely freed. Then the evil king knows that he has freed them. He unleashes upon him the most unjust blow he possesses. Suyang tells Jialong to use shadow escape from the place and disappear before the Nazis strike. You will remove them all from the face of the earth. The evil owner says that even if you have the power of time and space, you will not escape me. Soyang then says that my strength has reached the X level and because of this, his system. It appears that his strength indicators are low now. Also, the evil owner knows his location and is close to him. Soyang says that even if I die, I must bury their peace, and the shadow dragon says, I told you that you will not escape from me. Look at yourself now. You are left without power and there is no one. He will help you, and this is the worst ending for you. Soyang tells him that even if you kill me, it's no use, and we know that he is transferring his full power to Yon Wang. The system says to transfer all of my Quakut power to protect the dragon now and then gather a soul. The dragon, the flame inside, detonates the evil king forever. The system warns him that this, save me from existence. Suying confirms it. He jumps the evil king off the top of the mountain and says, you will die with me like this. The evil king says that he won't blow himself up in it. He was developing his strength until Suying came out of the dragon duck. We know that he carries the power of dragon hair, and its combination with the power of the dragon is something. And the evil king tells you that, let us end the matter today. Swing uses the time he has. The king of evil feels that his power is diminishing for no reason. Suying says that since I have the power of time, I stripped you of all the powers you gained during your special time. And the owner of evil will be destroyed from existence forever. Oh, but in return, the system says that you have consumed 100% of the dragon ancestor's power. Because of this, you lost your dragon power forever. Soyang comes back to check on Yonhua Yang and tells him he is fine. The evil owner is finished now, but none of them prevail. The regime says that the defunct regime is being reformed. Suddenly Suyang Bishu saw a strange dragon. When they ask who you are, they say there is a spacequake wish because of it. Not only will it be recovered, your full strength, but you will also preserve the strength of your loved ones. Petstick's teacher is Ouyun, and Suyang was finally able to save them. And just that. The story is over, and the great-grandfather told them, you have eliminated the owner of evil, and security has returned. Again. And thus our story ends today. Please do not forget to pray for the messenger. May God bless him and grant him peace. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the video, because this is what encourages us to continue. If you are new to our channel, subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. I see the doubt well.